This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, good day to you. And I know I've seen the other live streams that Foodie Booty Chantal had done today. Yeah, she's apologizing again, and then she apologized. And then days later, she complained about some bad numbers showing up on her channel. She must have checked finally her YouTube studio and ended up with a lot of these things. But back to apology. Well, she can't find it in herself to apologize wholeheartedly. Even voicing it out, you can't you can't sense the sincerity whatsoever. And now here we are. I found here um, a screenshot, a very long screenshot that I've got from Reddit regarding the deleted community tab post that Foodie Beauty posted here, and not so pleasant the not so pleasant responses that it received, because outside the live streams, even non-members can comment, and since she has not at this time she has not closed the comment section yet. So since Chantal has this tendency to delete community tabs whenever the response is not going her way, someone managed to save the the response logs, the reply logs, the comment log, so to speak, before Chantal had deleted it. And I might be doing the same video for the other community tab that might be deleted again because of the negative feedback. So I tried that it's either a cold reading or dramatic reading. If I ever get carried away, I would be setting expectations as early as now. Okay, thank you. And so here, the post says, "I am I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm reminded of another personality that said I am sorry, and also that same person was not believed for the sorry that was uttered. So here are the comments 303. So from Jessica G. Then do better. You cannot convince me that you did not use money from super chats, etc. on drugs. You are 30 some years old out here trying to do high school crap. You're too old for it. Grow up and do better for yourself. Stop playing victim. From Tati P. You might not have a rock bottom, but girl, you're lying beneath the foundation at the moment. Get some help and stop constantly lying. All of the lying is classic addict behavior. You're only hurting yourself. Hopefully, you will live to regret all of this nonsense behavior of yours. From Maureen. She's already cried out for help and admitted to it. She'll get there. I believe in you, Chantal. I also understand that the reason you're hanging on is because of the progress with your weight loss. You're afraid to let that go. All can be fixed as a whole. I promise. From Blessed by Breezy. I hope you take the money from your super chats and go to a detox. I had a seizure and almost died when I tried doing it on my own. Please take this opportunity to get healthy. This isn't something you want to play around with. This is your life. From Chani Aji, you need to get off YouTube and seek help. Knowing your health issues and whatnot, doing powder isn't going to help you. It's going to kill you. You need professional help and not from your VIB either. Again, from Maureen. And another thing, no inpatient treatment will help without her truly wanting this for herself. If she does it to satisfy all of you in order to keep her channel alive, it will be done in vain. I lived with a drug addict, my ex husband, for over 20 years. Me threatening to leave, taking the kids, which I finally did, forced him into treatment, got out, went straight back to old lifestyle. One day he got tired of being tired and volunteered to go in. It's all in her hands, not ours. From Michael N. Addiction is a self inflicted mental illness. From Chetney, a VIB. Ethically, I feel that I cannot provide monetary subscription at this time. Please know it's not because I dislike you, it's quite the opposite. From Fat Barnacle, get off the YouTubes. Another one from Maureen. Bribery, pleading, begging, threatening, all of it does not work. We are not in her mindset. The drug has full control. We're not even communicating with Chantal anymore. Only she can turn this around. Let's just help her along with our prayers. Love you, honey girl. Hope you can snap out of this. From Visions of Asia. Oh, you sorry, all right. Lol. From Shelley Golden. What did I miss? What is she sorry for? From Cash No Tax. What sorry is you using addiction as a scapegoat? You literally did drugs for 2 months because you were so desperate to fit in with a crackhead. You're 40. I feel bad for kids and young adults who get sucked in. Not you, Chantal. You love the attention you get when you're high and it shows. This is all an act and I'm sick of it. Furthermore, you can't pick and choose what drug you're going to stay addicted to and not. Sobriety means you're clean from everything. Your content is triggering and irresponsible. Shame on you. From Hertzy. You were set, Chantal. Even though you were 37 and had no education or solid job history, and any prospective employer would find your channel in KF Thread with a Google search, you had built a channel that was providing you a reasonable income doing nothing but living a lazy ass life eating on camera. Do you know how lucky you were? If you had simply gotten swept up in some drugs and been honest from the start, it would have been a completely different story. But you tweaked the hell out for months on camera every single day, lying like we're all tweens who don't know what we're looking at. And then you made the dumbest decisions ever and admitted all this shit on camera till the public, who your dealer is, lied again and again and again. I am not emotionally invested in you, and I am not a fan, but I am not a troll, and I am not a prude who isn't down with your bees and lifestyle. I'm the same age as you, and unlike you, I've actually been around the block. I'm one woman to another, telling you to get off the internet for a while. Get some effing professional help and get it together before you absolutely destroy your one chance at a livelihood outside of disability. From Astral, please get help. I know that it's got to be hard, but it's got to be even scarier falling into a hole like this. You can still get out right now. Get a nice therapist you can open up to and figure out together why this all started. I know you're not okay, girl. We all know you're not okay. Please get better and turn your life around before it's too late. People do care, but you have to care too. Otherwise, people don't want to hear it anymore. Jaded Bunny says, you should really go see your doctor and start seeing a therapist regularly again. You really need help and not the type of help you get from some randos on the internet. From Liz Lamar. Also delete your IG posts bragging about your weight loss because you do not deserve to be praised. You did not lose the weight through hard work, but through lazy, illicit substance use. And no, you should not be proud of how you did it. From Ilmadi. Anyone who continues to support her habits is no better than the disgusting animals that were pumping junk money into Miss Ashy Cat. Y'all are sick. From Mean Kittens. It's time for tough love. Anyone who continues to support this behavior is only helping her dig her grave. From Penny R. Can somebody tell me what happened? I missed it. From Tracy R. in here. Funny. No mod support in this comment section. Maybe some of them are getting what people have been saying for months finally. And we were all the trolls. Pathetic. From Michelle. Pete's, kick her before she completely leaves you out in the dust. From No More Tomorrow. Just unsubscribe. Can't support you anymore. From Okay. You are high. Go lay down. From Hey Jude JSB. She should be banned from YouTube. She is toxic. From Helen D. FB, your behavior is reprehensible. You play everyone for a fool. Sorry, not sorry. From Keely Flood. I missed something. Can someone fill me in? Why is so sorry? From Lilu Lindsay. You know what you should be sorry about? Running online to manipulate your audience into giving you more views for money for drugs. They aren't your therapist and don't put the burden or guilt of your drug issue on them. From EO David. I know a criminal when I see one. From Jen Hins. Chantal, I have been where you are. Blow is a vicious drug. If so, quickly takes a hold of your life, and before you know it, you're hooked. It changes who you are as a person. Your priorities get messed up, and you don't care about anything other than chasing that high. So everything else in your life gets pushed to the side. People, responsibilities, everything you ever cared about, nothing else matters anymore because all of your time is spent either thinking about using, figuring out how you're going to pick up, lying about using, finding the money to use and around it goes. Please listen to me when I say it only gets worse as you need more and more to get the same high, which means you need more money, so you lie some more and isolate yourself more so people don't see the signs that you're using. With Blow, there's only two possible outcomes: rehab or ruin. Being afraid of gaining weight is the worst and, quite frankly, the most pathetic excuse of not getting clean. That's pure laziness and you looking for the easiest way to lose weight without having to work at it. There's no way to avoid the weight gain in recovery. We all gain a little weight when we get clean. I've had to do it more than once. Blow, opiates, alcohol, benzos, bulimia. There's been weight gain slash fluctuations each and every time. It's just part of the process. But it's either that skinny or you use till you're skinny and dead. Your only hope is rehab for addiction and ED. I went to Homewood in Guelph. It's a long, hard road, and not gonna lie, it's hell. But when you come out the other side sober, the sense of accomplishment is and pride you will feel is so worth it. Being sober is no picnic, but you're 40 years old, babe. It's time to grow up. The party is over, and you're pissing your life away. These people in your chat paying you to act the fool are really worse than the haters. They're taking pleasure in watching you self destruct. It's sadistic and really very sad. Please find some respect and love for yourself before it's too late. From Waters Dancing. You need to seek emergency professional intervention. Nothing short of committing yourself to a medical facility. From Purple Plum Maze. That is such an open statement. You first need to care about yourself. From Julia. You should be, but you're not. From Maria Mehafi Sideno. The fact that members are giving her money, knowing that she is still abusing drugs, which are harmful to her health, shows how much these people care for her. They are here to watch and enjoy your downfall, Chantal. From Cookie Dough. She will not go to any sort of inpatient treatment program because she won't be able to continue doing YouTube while she's there, and YouTube is her life slash source of income. I doubt she'll go to NA meetings because she's stubborn and probably considers herself above them. She probably won't go to therapy because she refuses to look deeply into herself and confront uncomfortable slash painful emotions. I can't see her accepting any sort of outside help for these reasons. And if she doesn't get help outside of herself, she will continue to use. From witchy woman. No, you're not. You're loving every minute of it and living for all this attention. You're as transparent as a window. We see your manipulation, lies, and all your BS. Only fools are buying into your nonsense and giving you money. Your VIB members and those who super chat you directly funding you those who super chat you are directly funding your drug habit. Your main drug is attention, and it's disgusting the way you manipulate people in order to get it. Will you ever grow up? Do you ever tire of being the laughing stock of YouTube? Sorry, this isn't an enabling ass patting comment. From Kathleen Robertson. You deserve to get banned on YouTube. Maybe that will force you to care about your life just a little bit. From Shrinking Project. I am beyond disappointed in you. From Hanyan. As I sat in my car yesterday after an appointment, I noticed across the street a disheveled, middle-aged, obese, homeless woman pushing a shopping cart and talking to herself. She was wearing a dress very similar to your yellow flowered one, with what was left of her hair pulled up in a bun. People were visibly trying to avoid her, and one little boy held his nose after he passed her. I'm not a mean person. I don't live my life with any amount of maliciousness, but I mean this wholeheartedly. Chantal, if you are being genuine and truthful about your current life situation and you do not seek help, this will be your future. You have all your cards lined up to be this person. If you are being manipulative and embellishing your addictions for your own personal benefit, as I believe you are, then it will be truly deserved. No shaming, just truth. And truth can be a hard pill to swallow. From Sigrid. YouTube doesn't allow content that encourages dangerous or illegal activities that risk physical harm, serious physical harm or health. From Sad Slug. My best friend died from a cocaine overdose last year. He wasn't even doing it for that long. Thinking about it is still unbearable, and I know it will be for the rest of my life. I followed you back in 2017. I consider you a friend. In a way, please just be careful. From Bella Just, BIB. Real supporters need to cancel memberships and unsubscribe until she proves she's getting help. We cannot enable her into this terrible destruction. She needs a harsh reality check. I'll be back when things change. Antoine Redu Porsche, get off the internet. You're flaunting addiction for attention. From Lena Hay, you will take all these comments and criticisms as hate, then use that to justify you spiraling more instead of getting professional help. From Girl Time 45, subs and mods, stop funding this woman's inevitable death. From Dembski, you will die if you will continue to use. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. From Skeptical Cat, get help now while you still have a home, an income, friends, and family. If you wait any longer, you could lose all of that overnight. It's not worth it. From Kay, here's an idea. Get off the internet and fix yourself. From Mary Burke, that's just a word, Chantal, a worthless word. You use it all the time. It means nothing to you, so stop saying it. The only words you say that are true that you say is, it's my life. I'll do whatever I want to do. You're committing, Chantal. Please do it offline. Otherwise, go to a rehab center, not our patient care, not outpatient care. For you, that's worthless, wasted time and money that belongs to your country and can be used for someone who really is wanting help. From Jenny No Pants. Hey, just turn yourself into the cops. You're bound to get caught anyway by the law of averages, driving around high all of the time. Don't need a crystal ball to see how this is going to end up. From Zyla. Just get some help, Chantal. It's the only way out. You need help. Stop this garbage and help yourself. From Saucy Shaggy, VIB. Membership 86, please get help. This isn't cute. From Sandy Stark. I just want you to get better, but I can pay each month to support you if you're using. You are going to hurt yourself and others. I went and stopped my monthly payments right after last night's live. I can't support the habit that's killing you. Please get help. Please, you can't do it alone. From Ma Brown. All the haters, when you're effing perfect, then you have the right to judge Chantal. Addiction of any kind is a disease. Would you ridicule a person suffering any other disease? If so, you're lower than slug slime. Addicts lie instead of stating the obvious and being negative. Try shutting up or being positive about her, admitting to having a problem. From Frank's Rumham. I think admitted it's and not cocaine would be a step in the right direction and make you actually want to get help. I saw your stream that was removed. This isn't going to end well and it's very serious. Your body will give out. I've been to too many funerals to count due to addictions. And don't be sorry to us. Be sorry to yourself and fix yourself and learn how to do life. From, from Nicole Graham. Hey, all members and idiots giving an active drug user money. Quit the shit. How can you sleep? Giving someone the tools they need to destroy themselves. From Space Waste. You know you need to get offline and get help. That is the only way you will be able to concentrate on getting clean. You can do this. From Angela Kramer. Pete didn't know till now. Him walking in the room, you can hear the true concern in his voice saying, "You just did weed, right?" You're putting him in a terrible spot. You're lying to him. Having illegal drugs in his residence. And he will be the one to find you, heaven forbid. Something horrible happens. All I can do is pray you find a way to beat this. This is the only beginning. This is only the beginning of the dark path of destruction you are choosing to go down. From James Rush. Nobody pay her super chats. See where it goes to. Stop paying her. No memberships too. From Haley May. You regret admitting your addiction yet? I mean, it was very clear you have been on substances, but I don't think this was the platform to talk about those things. See a professional. They're not going to bite. From Situation Type Deal. Annie, you were right to be repulsed then. It's not too late to grow a backbone. From Jojo. What have I been watching? The Neighborhood of Make Believe? From Pink Bathroom Towel. Not sorry, just coming down and feeling emotional. From Applejack. You aren't sorry at all, sober or not, and I haven't seen you sober in months. Once you put on that soft, fake voice, it's a dead giveaway that you are lying. It amazes me that you think you're getting away with it. From Nancy Caro. What is this all of a sudden obsession to lose weight come from just to have sex with idiots? Oh my god, girl, that is not the only thing in the world, you know. Thanks to that AIDS looking drug addicted Dom, you're losing your YouTubers. Think, is it really worth it? And how could you use that drug? I'm surprised you haven't had a heart attack yet. As sick as you are, diabetic, high blood pressure, asthma, girl, oh my god. From VIB membership canceled. Cancel my membership because I won't enable your addiction. From Stoic Blue. Please stop killing this girl. You, supporters, are giving an addict what they want: attention, money to support her addiction. She was doing so well, and she was hilarious once her whole false flagging ended, and she learned to laugh along, but this addiction will literally kill her. From Lupus Butterfly, you need inpatient help ASAP. None of this outpatient crap is going to work with you, and you know it. Your addiction means that you can't control yourself. You can't be trusted anymore because of it. The sad thing is that every one of your members are paying to support what's killing you. Unsubscribed. From Lindsay S. I could tell in the live by the glasses, pupils, and the way her eyes were all over the place, and she kept looking down, not at the chat. So sad. Get some much needed help. From Laura. I don't think so. From Chris Carino. Stop using YouTube as therapy. These people aren't your friends, they are subscribers, not professionals. Quit playing a victim. Stop manipulating people and get help. YouTube should scrap your channel immediately. From Avonlea Montague. Chantal, you owe yourself an apology. You also owe it to your future, so stop destroying it. You're basically slowing committing suicide with this behavior. We are not just people who are after the videos. And we go about our lives and we don't focus on yours. Pick your self esteem up. That, that was cut. From Alicia. Your members and mods are just as screwed up as you. It's sick. From Creme de la Creme. Inpatient treatment ASAP. From Juliet Reagan. No, you're not. From Girlfriend Pants. Chantal, you're the only one who can pull you out of that crap. Not your mods, members, viewers, family, or friends. Only you. You are jumping from one addiction to another, and it's time to work on the root cause of your addictive behavior to fill the void, or this will be a never ending cycle. I'm about to get my bachelor in social work specialized in rehab slash harm reduction slash mental illnesses and can absolutely empathize with how you must feel. I love you, girl, and I really want you to get your life back on track. From Amanda Ball, I unsubbed, can't support this. From Nina Bina C, VIB. The consistent lies are really hard to swallow. From Viridiana81. I just want to congratulate all those of you who pay her as members so as to slowly kill herself. I bet you are super happy about that. From Bernadette Warburton. You are not sorry. You're just worried that your income will dry up. I want to see the best in situations, but a simple I'm sorry will not fix things, not placate people, nor placate people. From Shelley Hill. Can't call you baby girl, but you only are afraid of losing the money from your members. That's the reason why you won't go into inpatient, because you're afraid of losing money from YouTube. I guess crack and money and drugs is more important than your life. From Sabrine P. Anyone else cancel their memberships over her recent deception for the sake of her well-being? Another VIB, by the way. I'm really sad to cancel because I wanted to support her, but at the same time, I do not want to support her abusing hard drugs. I know you're struggling right now, Chantal, but I think you need tough love now more than ever. Please seek help. From Katie. Girl, this is all too sad. We all can see every day you're spiraling downwards, and we don't want it to get worse, so please get help ASAP. From Naima Dubois, or Naima Dubois. She doesn't want to stop, and she won't truly consider getting help until after she reaches her goal weight. She is a troll and monetizing all of her addictions. From Italian Vegas girl. If you can't stop for yourself, do it for BBJ and Grandma, as they are both old and on limited time left here with you. From SJ. All of our members should Google, should you give an addict money, and read through some results and let me know if you still want to support her. From Julia Hellman. Missed all the lives last night. What's happened? From Rosie86. I hope all the members that have stayed are happy for the money to be spent on cocaine. From Black Beauty. My heart breaks for you. I've been there, and it's very hard to bounce back. However, it can be done. The most important thing is you have to want to be clean as bad as others want it for you. Will I bash you? Absolutely not. I will be here for you every step of the way, sweetie. Love you, and will keep you in my prayers. Don't give up. Famood Meow. What are you sorry for? Monetizing your addiction? Manipulating your audience into giving you money to support your addiction whilst you give them none of the content that they ask for? Blatantly telling your audience that if they don't continue to give you support, aka money, you will be homeless and it will be all their fault? Your words, not mine. Continuously lying for attention? Using your audience as your personal therapist, even though a lot of them aren't equipped to deal with your issues, on top of the fact that you aren't paying them to be your therapist, go back to therapy and get to the root of why you're so pissed off at life. The fact that you're completely ungrateful for the platform you have and you're literally blowing it up your nose. The fact that you lied about how you were losing weight and relished in the jealousy that some of your subs who were also on their weight loss journeys felt when you magically lost 70 pounds in less than 6 months because you weren't hungry and the Ozempic must be working. On top of the fact that you did little to no physical exercise. Must be nice to be special and unique. Could it be for body checking any of your audience members who are struggling with their weight by flaunting your loose arm on every live? Is it the fact that you manipulate Pete's because you know he's still clearly in love with you and will do anything for you, even though it's obvious that he's at its breaking point? So, what is it, Chantal? What exactly are you sorry about? From SS. You are 37, not 17. Too damn old to be playing these games with yourself and the people around you. Get your ish together. Get therapy. And actually stick to a plan that for once in your life. From Cyanide Cupcake. Chantal, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm just seeing what's going on. Please, if this is true, get some help. Your heart can take the weight plus hard drugs. Each time you use, you can die. You're damaging your heart even more. Drugs don't help depression, and now you've gone to eating and drugs for it? No, email me please. I'd like to talk to you. You know I got nothing but love for you. I'm here if you need me. I hope things get better for you. You need to understand. You have to learn to love yourself. You can't do this chasing men and doing drugs and binging. When you get help, things will slowly change, but it is a process. From Talmatan, can someone explain what is she sorry for? From Melanie McGurk, I think it's really unfair that you're putting Pete in a difficult situation with cops calling to the house and knowing there are drugs there. Never mind you, but he could get arrested too. You're putting your family through hell and you're apologizing in your baby voice to random people on YouTube. I'm saying this to shock you. I hope it works. You want to be so thin, so you're doing drugs. How thin will you be when you're in a coffin because that's you're the only place you're traveling to? From Bean and Fish, VIB. I love you and I want you to get together. I'm going to cancel VIB for now, but I'll come back as soon as I see things change, and I really hope I do. You're worth so much more than this lifestyle. P.S. It's not judgment or me looking down on you. I just feel guilty potentially contributing to you buying more of that stuff. I still support you, but I can't financially right now. I hope this doesn't upset you because my twisty misty queen from Janigan, Georgia. Please get some help. How many chances do you think you're going to get before you either lose your life or your subscribers and channel? Nobody thinks this is fun watching you anymore. It's a sad story that many people have either been through themselves or watched loved ones go through it. It's sad and depressing to watch. Don't think people who leave you comments are just haters. Many of them have watched you for a long time and are upset that you are destroying yourself and the channel you have built for yourself. Please get help before it's too late. From Bonnie Davis. I'm gonna be straight up here. This isn't coming from a hateful place, as I'm morbidly obese and have dabbled with recreational drug use and am a heavy cannabis user. But you are at a very important crossroads in your life. You have to make the choice to go down the path of productivity or the path of slow despair disguised as a good time. Your collective audience has been able to tell that something has been going on for quite some time, and despite how well you believe that you're hiding it, you're not able to do so. Your admission of routinely using has only confirmed what we already knew, which is a step in the right direction. Those feelings of loneliness that you keep telling us about will continue to grow and fester if you continue down this road. Regardless of the hate that you receive, the majority of your viewers do actually care what happens to you, and I think that's ultimately why people choose to be rude when they make statements about the choices that you make. It's because watching someone self destruct isn't something that many people can turn a blind eye to without making an attempt to intervene at some point. It's human nature. I'm the child of an addict. I was raised in a neglectful environment by two abusive addicts, and I struggle with emotional eating, mental health issues, PTSD, etc. As a result, I too self medicate with substances, typically cannabis, and I've never developed an addiction on anything on a daily basis. I watched my dad struggle with alcohol addiction for 25 years, and I got a front row seat to how it not only destroyed him physically and mentally, but how it destroyed our family as well. I ended up losing my dad to an unrelated illness that his body did not have the strength to recover from because he had abused it for so long. Knowing the pain of having to take your loved one off of life support before it was their time, I would hate to have your family and friends feel that type of hurt. I regret not speaking up to my dad about how his addictions affected me every single day of my life, and he's been gone 8 years now. I feel like maybe I could have done more to help him. Don't put those feelings on those close to you. I promise it's the worst pain they'd ever feel. My mother is also a food addict and chose to neglect her health for years. She has now 4 strokes and is bedbound. She requires 24/7 care and is unable to do many things without complete assistance. Because I've seen all of these things happen to those close to me, I've made the choice to work on myself so that I don't end up that way. I've lost a lot of weight and I still have a lot more to lose before I'm where I need to be, but I'm a hell a lot better off than I was. I'm not perfect and I slip up a lot, but I lose weight pretty constantly considering I've never dealt with drug addiction myself. But I know that professional help is needed to sustain sobriety and to learn healthy coping mechanisms. We aren't trying to tell you what to do in a bossy way, but this is something bigger than you are. This is an addiction that can cause real damage real quickly, and it needs to be treated as such. We're just looking out for you, and I hope that you can see that through all of this negativity. From Terry Lynn. All of you people super chatting her and joining her VIB, you are all enablers. You are financially supporting her habit. If you really care, stop giving her money for drugs. From Cosmic Tranquility. You guys realize no matter what you say, we'll never know the truth. If you tell her to go get help, she will just say she's getting help. We will never know if she's lying to us or not. This is something she has to do for herself, and she needs to want to change. I sure hope she does get help because with all her issues, she could die from this. I lost my ex from drugs. His drugs was laced with fentanyl and it killed him real fast. And it's really upsetting to see how happy you are with your weight loss. You're so happy and all coked up, raving about how much you lost, etc. When it was all done from using drugs. Even though you're still seeing that guy who started all this, you really need to stop seeing him. He's the fuel for the fire, and obviously that's where you're getting it from. You're not hurting, wake the F up. You're not hurting no one but yourself at this point, so be sorry to yourself, not us. From Kay. You two can fund your habit at the low price of $5 a month. Woo! Real important beezers. From Michelle C. People really need to stop watching her lives and supporting her. From Love Sosa. Wait, I'm behind. What is she apologizing for? From Chubby and Tell. You need to log off and take care of yourself. You're destroying the only support system you have. Soon enough, you'll be alone. Be truthful to yourself and seek help for both addictions. You have made it obvious you can't do this by yourself, so seek help before the damage catches up to you. From Applejacks. You should donate all monies gained from these videos to help addicts who want to be to get sober. You could honor Mike by doing this in his name so much better than a bees in party stream you offered to do, don't you think? From Jules. Don't move out alone. Now isn't the time. You need Pete's more than ever as a roommate and friend. From Juan Romero Garcia. Girl, please. From JMO. Narcotics Anonymous never closes. There's a meeting tomorrow. Go. From Asia Bensilmain. I don't believe she's an addict. I really believe it's all plot. She doing the most. It's so obvious. I think she's manipulating her audience. It's like took to reel them into more drama, to fuel her void and sensationalize her content. It's genius and it's clever. It's all smoke and mirror. She too daring in her lives. Even the rookies won't dare to do what she's doing. What kind of grammar is this? Anyway, from Candy Wellborn. Since I can finally be heard, you have an addictive personality. Doesn't matter the substance, you are not sorry. You screwed up. You're sorry you got caught. We see your tells. You manipulate Pete's because you know he cares about you. All addicts do, it's how they get to continue to indulge in their addiction. You need rehab, but it would be a waste of time because you enjoy your addiction yet. If From Michelle, you're only sorry you got called out. Get help before it's too late. From Stacy Schmidt, I don't hate watch. I actually really like Chantal. Also, also have never paid to watch her and never super chatted. I am more concerned for her, but tonight was my last straw. I am unsubbing. I hope she gets help, but I will not stand by and watch her kill herself and actually help her do it. She has really pissed me off, and I am not wasting another minute of my time concerned for her when she's clearly manipulating all of us. The thing is, Chantal, we get to turn you off and go on with our lives. You can't. You are destroying yourself. Don't apologize to us. Apologize to Pete's, your mom, BB, your effing cats. Peace out. From Purple Maid Mimi. Purple Mermaid Mimi, what are you sorry for? From ABF, go to an inpatient rehab facility. Deal with both of your addictions. Professionals who are trained in eating disorders and drug addictions can seriously change your life. I know you're scared and feel the need to stay in this toxic loop, but I think a bigger part of you knows what you should do. People understand that addictions are hard, but you have to understand that a lot of your fans, trolls, haters, antis, etc., are not going to support you harming yourself and being in a danger spiral. You know, the hate you're getting about this is mostly concern. No one wants to see anything bad happen to you. People with addictions don't regret getting help. They regret not getting help. From one stranger to another, I say this with love. Please get help. From Ms. Wolf, you are sorry you got called out and busted. Up until the moment you were told you had powder under your nostril, you were so smug and patronizing, saying things such as, the thought of manipulating my audience makes me sick, as well as repeatedly lying and talking down to your audience. The way you've been treating Pete, your cats, your audience, especially those that are still on your side defending you, has been very shocking. And that's only what we get to see. I'm sure your family and BB too. Please get professional help. This is not something you'll be able to figure out and know what is best for yourself on. Your members are not a replacement for therapy. Nowhere near adequate, especially the sycophants and the ones telling you what you want to hear. It's not too late for you, Chantal, but it feels like this very, very close to being too late. From Pika Pika, you're only sorry because you got caught. From PH, this must have been on a stream that has been deleted due to the negative feedback. From S. Boardman, you're assuring your members that their membership money hasn't gone to your drug habit is perhaps the biggest and most insulting lie there is. Did you somehow get a job outside of your all day long schedule of live streaming that none of us know about? If this isn't a wake up call to her members, there is no hope for any of you. She is literally asking you to believe her while lying to you. Shh. From Gooey Louie. No, you're coming down from a high and the dopamine crash is hitting hard. Seek medical care. From Les Lamar. You deserve to lose your channel. If you don't get help, stay off the internet. You have young, impressionable people watching you. Stop it. From Dissolve. Chantal, please seek help. We don't want to lose you. From iCarly126. You need real friends to help you, not internet people you'll never meet in real life. They're not friends. From Jason C. This is no different for people paying membership and super chats to AL because we all know she's going to spend it on binging. From Julie. Chantal, stop driving immediately, please. You've admitted you get up and you straight away. Then you're going about your day driving under the influence. You will either kill yourself or someone else. You've already hit and killed animals in the past couple of months. If you hit a person, it will be prison. Until you're sober for your sake and everybody else, please tell Pete to hide your car keys. From always your Amanda. Wow. I'm so sorry to see these comments. Whatever happened, we can only move forward. I hope it's in a direction you love. And there are replies. Reply by Melissa Blank. Glad you're okay with enabling a drug addict, lol. Reply from Beverly Marsh. It's easier said than done to deal with drug addiction. She's not going to be able to just move on and ignore it. Reply from Tonya Kilman. You're actually right. Reply from Tony Rod. Says the privileged white girl who's never had an addiction, or a life for that matter. Worry about yourself. If you're gonna talk and judge on something you know nothing about, then you should take a effing step back and look at your judgmental, lonely loser self in the mirror and realize how much you don't have a life slash anything better to do than hate watch to later talk loser. Reply of Gooey Louie to Tony Rod. Lol, are you really gatekeeping who can and can struggle with addiction? What a nut. Tony Rod replies to Gooey Louie, your opinion is your opinion. If you think slash say I'm gatekeeping, then don't forget I only accept exact change at the entrance. So be prepared. Nut. Reply by Melissa Blank to Tony Rod. Oh, do you feel better? Lol, as a recovering addict from the same drug she's using, I actually know a lot about the battle and recovery. Lol, she's never going to get clean and sober if her loving fans keep throwing money at her. Think before you speak, honey. Reply by Michelle to Melissa Blank. Honestly, people like her are not worth arguing with. They see nothing wrong with what's going on because their IQs are smarter than their shoe size, smaller than their shoe size. From Gooey Louie, reply from Gooey Louie to Michelle. Yeah, I can argue with insanity. Lol. Reply by Cosmic Tranquility to Tony Rod. What the hell does race have to do with anything, you piece of Reply by Wanderlust Rachel to Tony Rod. Stop being ignorant and always playing the victim somehow, and then being nasty and calling someone judgmental. You should throw all kind of judgment around. LMAO. Reply by Tony Rod to Wanderlust Rachel. Says the ignorant idiot who's never, not once, no matter how bad you wish, has never, ever spoken to me, not once, ever before. This ignorant, baseless, baseless, straight out of your ass opinion about me, someone you never knew existed before you read my comment. By chance, and somehow, your tiny, useless waste of space brain decided that just because you don't understand, I always play the victim. LMFAO, bitch. What? Bitch, where? So I guess you know me so well, LMFAO. I can 100% conclude that you, ma'am, do not indeed now or never know what the F you are talking about. But hey, it's okay. Keep trying. Ha 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 ha. Reply by Tony Watt to Cosmic Tranquility. Because it always does. You effing bigger piece of Act like it doesn't, ignorant idiot. Reply by Tony Rod to Melissa Blank. Like I said, you don't know me. So from one addict to apparently another, you then, more than anyone else who has never had an addiction, should understand. Emphasize with her, know that the last thing you need in the depth of the struggle is for small minded and judgmental people like yourself and your apparent crowd of donkeys blindly cheering you on is the lack of understanding the turning of the backs and reply by Tony Rod to Michelle. Wow, I love how no one knows me and automatically starts assuming, bitch, you or any of these privileged, ignorant degenerates will ever have the pleasure to actually know me. Your loss. Reply by Tony Rod to Gooey Louie. But somehow you can argue with a complete stranger? Make it make sense, hun. Reply by Michelle to Tony Rod. Are you trying to caps lock me to death? Reply by Twisty Misty to Tony Rod. I think the real MVP of needing inpatient help right now is you. You seem off your rocker. Reply by Carrie Butler to Tony Rod. Sure, you're a lot of help. Why bring race into it? So yeah, STFU. Reply by Guru Louie to Tony Rod. I said I couldn't, and definitely didn't attempt to. Turn your caps lock off. It's scaring the children. Reply by Wanderlust Rachel to Tony Rudd. Cuckoo. From LB, you are just as addicted to the attention your followers give you as you are to drugs. You didn't have to admit to buying more, but it gave you a rush of attention as people chastised you or gave you hollow support. If you're serious about living to see 40, go get help. Otherwise, embrace the downward spiral and quit lying to your audience. You're 37 years old. For F's sake. Public knowledge. You're not sorry, you're manipulative. Pete doesn't need you. You need him. You lie. From Mashapan. Get help. You need stop before you end up dead. Your life should worth more to you than that drug. I don't think you're quitting anytime soon. From Maxi. Super chats are helping to fund the habit. Enablers must be happy. From the Winged Sphinx. The only person you're hurting is yourself. You can lose weight without the drugs. Mind over matter. You don't need that crap in your life. Get the help you need to get off that stuff and get your mind right. Reply by Erica Hernandez. I missed it. What happened? Reply by Cruz Lopez. What is she using? Reply by Susu Ayad to Cruz Lopez. Powder. Reply by Susu Ayad to Erica Hernandez. She's using snow powder. She's addicted. Reply by Frank's Rumham to Susu Ayad. That's meth. She's addicted to meth. Trust me. She says cocaine because in her mind somehow it's not as bad and perhaps more glamorous in some way. I've seen it all and that is 100% meth behavior. Plus all the things she said, it all adds up to mm, it's much more difficult to stop too. And so she needs help ASAP and people need to stop giving her money. From Brianna Tyler, a reply from Brianna Tyler to Frank's Rumham. Yeah, I can actually believe it's meth rather than coke, since in the past she used weed or edibles to cover the coke use. This could just be another cover up, like you said. Reply by Eric Hernandez to Susu Ayad. I was thinking that because she is losing weight super fast and I'm a diabetic on medication, that is supposed to help me with weight loss. And it doesn't come off that quick. Well, for me, anyhow. Reply by Masha Pan. She is too lazy to lose weight in a healthy way. That is why she loves using cola. It takes no effort. From Bola Sunshine. No worries, Tony Montana. And by the way, Bola Sunshine is a VIB. From Megan XO, VIB. Longtime fan, but I won't be a part of contributing to your addiction. I hope you get professional help and your friends and members stop sending you money and give you tough love. Good luck, Chantal. From Nikki. You need to log off, stop streaming, and get a grip on your damn life. This is beyond sad. Way beyond. From Raspberry Soup. You should stick to pre recorded videos for a while until you get a handle on this. You don't need this sort of pressure from a live stream while you're figuring out what to do and how to do it. From Hi Die, Hi Hi, Hi Die Ho. Chantal, I'm disappointed. I'm hurt you tried to manipulate your audience by saying you need them to comfort you. No, you need professional help. We knew this was going on. You weren't hiding it. You're going to end up losing everything, including your life. I'm giving you tough love. You know I've been loyal, but this is something I have to voice my opinion on. Reply by Cat's Meow. Well said. One thing though, she didn't actually need the audience's comfort or emotional support. She needed their financial support for the expensive habit, sadly. Reply by Anne. You're hurt now. You're hurt. How selfish are you? It's not about you. Reply by Cat's Meow to Anne. The part she's heard about is about her, though. Chantal tried to manipulate her and others into continuing to support her via paying for her membership in order to fund her drug habit. That's what drug addiction can do. People end up using others and it hurts. The two things can be true at once. Reply by witchy woman. That's exactly what she needs. Tough love. All the cuddling and ass patting has gotten her to where she is today. By Dana Carico. You need professional help. I hope and pray you do get the help you need. From Lil Bish, what happened? From Fly on the Wall, VIB, cancelled my membership. From Beverly Marsh, please get some serious help, Chantal. You have a highly addictive personality. If Chantal comes back to lives or videos, please hold her accountable. Don't let her lie her way through addiction. If you care about her at all, reply by Asiya Ben Silmain. Many members are holding her accountable. You should see her last live. It was heartbreaking. Twisty Misty. Reply from Twisty Misty. I missed it. What happened? Reply from Chicken Red Lipstick. The mods are all like, it's okay, you relapsed, it's okay, tomorrow's another day. She does not need to hear that. Making her think it's okay to continue down this path is killing her. From S. Lucas. I really don't believe you. I don't think are ever sorry for the crappy things you do. Sorry. Reply by Maham Ijaz to S. Lucas. What is she sorry about now? It's been long. Stop watching her. Reply by Mary Burke to Maham Ijaz. She's still using while confessing her addiction and all the appointments she was supposed to be going to yesterday, and she kept saying she stopped, which she didn't. And she went out for a drive, but instead bought more dope. She needs to go into a rehab center and stay at least 6 months until she learns to control the drug use. And given the correct meds, etc., she doesn't know how to live out there in the real world right now. Reply by witchy woman to Hamid Ijaz. Absolutely nothing. So some of the comments here have been, of course, we could not check out the others. Like if we click show more, show less, it's not letting us do that because this is a screen grab, and you can tell that I think we only saw a few. I think a couple of people um, supporting Chantal and bashing everyone else, talking negatively about her. But the rest, everyone is basically concerned for her. Well, of course, some are concerned, but still trying to be diplomatic about it out of fear that Chantal would block them. Like, so what if Chantal blocks you? If you have sock puppets, you can still reply to her. You can still remind her, you need help, and we will not shut up until you get help. And Chantal, at the moment, as of this recording, she's telling everyone she's getting help. Mm, that's just about it. She's just telling everyone she's getting help. Nobody can verify if she is getting help. It's easy to verify if she's not getting help if you can manage to keep track of her live streams. So I would be coming back hopefully in the next video, either reacting to another video of Chantal, or if there's another set of comments that I can react to, then definitely I would definitely do a live reading of that. The one about the latest community post that Chantal made as of this video, I'd be making a video of that as well. So stay tuned. I'd I'd be posting on Twitter as well, to make sure that everyone is informed. So thank you very much for keeping me company while we read these comments. And Chantal, I have to agree with majority of the sentiments here, and this is coming from a place of concern. You need help, and this is one from one diabetic to another, from one blood sugar insulin dependent person to one dependent, supposedly on Ozempic. Thank you very much. Have a good day. If you like this video, please make sure to like, share, and comment below. Any concerns or feedback or suggestions you have uh, on going forward, because I really make sure there's a variety of videos that I can do here, because I myself get bored of just sticking to one format. So see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.